Hello. Okay, let us start with Sai Gayatri.
ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
Okay, so yesterday we have seen what we have seen. I'll show this picture, then I'll finish the recap. In the beginning, we understood that. What we understood? That Shvetaketu, Aruni part you leave. Anyways, we understood that Shvetaketu, even if he had studied everything in the Gurukulam for 12 years, he was stubborn. That's what I have written in that. What is it? Implacable. Something. Stubborn. So why he was? Because he hasn't understood who is Brahman. That was the concept. So now Aruni and then later Shvetaketu has requested his father only to explain what is Brahman, how to understand it. So after that, Aruni has started explaining Brahman. In that sequence, he doesn't say Brahman, he says Sat. Okay. In the very beginning, only what was there? Only Sat was there, right? Only Sat was there because Sadaiva Somya Idamagra Asi. In the very beginning, only Sat was there. And somebody else will tell, but in the Shruti, Asadaiva Idamagra Asi, that is also there. Why can't you take Asat? Asat means nothing. You take like that. From nothing, everything has started. No, we cannot take because Asat doesn't mean nothing. Asat means Avyakrita, which cannot be seen. See, just imagine if you are seeing here, see, between I'm here and you are there. Between us, what is there? Space. Space is there. In that space, fire is there or not? Is there or is not there? We'll get to know today that about that thing. So all 5 elements are in every 5 elements. Okay, that is the concept. I'll explain it today. So it's everywhere. The same way, but we cannot see. Means it's not Vyakrita. If I take a matchbox, okay, if I burn this camphor, then what will happen? Fire will appear, but it was there already. That is the idea. The same way, Sat is already there, but it hasn't shown its existence. That's the reason we are calling it as Avyakrita or Asat. Understood? But Asat doesn't mean nothing. So in that way, Sadaiva Somya Idamagra Asit. So only Sat was there in the beginning. That part we understood. In the later part, that Sat has started thinking, I would like to become many. Or I will become many. Bahusyam Prajaye. I will become many. And in that process, it has become what? First, Tejaha. But Tejo Sarjata. It has started Tejaha, means fire. The element fire. It has started fire. Then in that fire, who is there now in the fire? In the fire also, in the fire, Tejas also, Sat only is existed, isn't it? So the same Sat which is existed in that fire, it has started thinking, still more, I would like to be many, I would like to become many. So next process, Apaha means water have been created. Apaha or water have been created. And after that, in Apa also, what is there actually? Sat only. But Apa cannot think or cannot do something because it is a Jada. But inside that Apa, what is there? Sat only is there. That's the reason Sat only is thinking through this Apa, water. So then what happened? Annam asrajanta. Apaha annam asrajanta. Annam means what? The earth you take, the last element. So Annam means 3 things. One is Andaja, Jivaja, and Udbija. What are these 3? You know. I won't explain that thing now. So now one more question. Now next part he is going to explain in this third main or third section. Esham khalu esham bhutana Trineva bijani bhavanti andajam jivajam udbijam. That's what we have studied now. After that, Sayam Devata Aikshata. That onwards will continue. So now the question, how all 5 elements are existed in Andaja. Andaja means what? Any example? What insect? which will come out of eggs. That is Andaja. It's not only insects, some birds, anything. Okay. Then Jivaja is what? Jiva Jatum Jivaja. So anything. Then Udbijam is plants. In plant, in every single plant, in every living being, let us think. In that, all five elements, how they are existed is the next question. Or how do you say that all five elements can be seen in every part of this world? Okay, that's the question. To explain that, that's what I have written. How five elements are existed. Okay. So there the next shloka will come. Seyam Devata. So third means second shloka. You got it right? Seyam Devata Aichata Hantaham Imaha Tisraha Devataha Anena Jivena Atmana Anupravishya Namarupe Vyakaravani. And in the beginning, we have told one more thing. Nothing is existed. Everything is just pure Nama and Rupa. Now I'll ask you. See, you are giving something which will produce eggs, and through the egg, some jiva will happen, will take birth, or directly some living beings will take birth, or something Udbijam is from the seeds they will start. Okay, but how do you say only Nama Rupa is existed? In the actual sense, Sat is truth, right? Sat is the only truth here. Rest of them are Nama Rupa only. How? Mud heap will convert it into pots or some glasses. The same way, the same Sat is converting into money like this. That is the idea. And how we are calling this is pot, this is some glass. Even if both of them are coming from the same mud, we don't call this as a pot, this as a mud, or we don't call this as a mud because we are seeing a different structure over there. That's the reason I cannot call this person as a bird because he has a different structure. Or otherwise, I cannot call some bird as an animal because the bird is having some other structure. The same way, depending on the structure, Nama, Rupa, both of them will be given depending on the structures. How we have given the name to a mud as pot by seeing the structure. So Nama and Rupa will be given. The same way by seeing this particular thing or this particular thing or them, we are giving some names. That's all. But in an actual sense, everything is Sat only. Is the idea. Okay. So then Jivena, here one question is there. What they say? Jivena Atmana Anupravishya. So now you know Jiva means what? So two things are there. Jiva and Paramatma. Whether Paramatma is going to be converted into money or Jiva is going to be converted is the question. Who now? Who is going to be converted? Jiva. Actually, Jiva or Paramatma, both of them won't be converted. What do we say is Mayopadhikam Brahma. Maya Upadhi. Upadhi means what you know? Upadhi means what you know? Just imagine one some spatika. Spatika means you know it. Or something normal colorless some item is there, some pearl kind of thing, not pearl, some gem is there. Okay. You put some flower besides it. If the flower is red, then spatika will become red. Is that red spatika's color? No, right? No, it's not its color. Then whose color? It's exactly actually flower's color. The same way, Brahma is like spatika. It's not having any color structure, nothing. It's very pure. But Maya, as like flower, Maya will come besides that Brahman. At that point, we are seeing that Brahma as red, or I mean to say that Brahma is creating, or Brahma is becoming many. So Maya Upadhikam Brahma or Maya Upadhikam Chaitanya is becoming many, which means you can take Ishvara or Hiranyagarbha, anything, any name. He is becoming many, not the purest consciousness. It's not the purest consciousness because when you add Maya to it, then it will show, the Brahman will show as many. If you take that Maya away from Brahman, the pure Brahman you can see. That's the idea. For example, here is a glass door. Glass door is here. Just think the glass completely is closed. It is closed. Someone is standing outside. Can he see us? Can he touch us? Why? The same way, Maya is there between ah, a sadhaka and Brahman. Like that you think. So Maya is there. Maya is such a thin layer. We don't understand that's existence. Sometimes you would have heard somebody, a person, he didn't think that, there's a glass door or there would be a glass door. Just he ran into the room, but suddenly what happened? He got it. Okay. So, but how it will happen? The same way we also will become. We are understanding everything. Brahman is very little thing, very we can understand, but also we are not experiencing it because still that thin layer of Maya is remaining. That's the idea. So, but we can see, this must be Brahman. For very best example is Sushupti. That concept also will come here only. In Sushupti time, what will happen? Have you seen any dream? No. You are working. No, you are not working also, which means you are not at all in Jagrata Avastha, not at all in Swapna Avastha. But night you slept by 10 o'clock and morning you got up 6. Oh my God. Night 10 o'clock I slept and morning now it is 6 or 7. What is sleep? I didn't even think that, just 5 minutes over. That's all I thought. Sometimes it will happen. So what is that? Where you had been in that particular 6 hours time here? So Sati Sampatsyate, you had gone into Sat, but you didn't understand that is only Brahman because of this thin layer of Maya. That's the understanding. Okay. So now we'll come back to this point again. Maya Upadikam Chaitanyam only is going to be many. We cannot say Jiva or Paramatma. Actually, Paramatma, Jiva are not at all separate ones. Sun is there, it's Paramatma. Okay. If you keep some water body somewhere, like a water pot or some many vessels, and you keep water in it, how many suns will be there here down? Many. Then would you believe all are different suns? Some 10, 15 suns are there? No, only one sun, but he's reflecting. That's the same way. Paramatman is only one, but he is reflecting as many. Why? Because of our Maya Upadhi. Because we are also having that Maya, we are also controlled by Maya, right? That's the reason we are thinking that many suns are there. I mean, many jivas are there. But in actual sense, only Paramatman is existed. That is the concept. Okay. We'll go to next one. We were here. How all 5 elements are existed. But we have seen only 3 of them here. Tejaha, Apaha, and okay, let us consider Earth. I mean, this one, Bhumi or Prithvi. 3 of them are there. Vayu and Akasha, where are they? Right, no? It's the question. So next we'll see. Tasam Trivratam Ekaikam Karavani Seyam Devata Imas Tisro Devata Anena Iva Jivena Atmana Anupravishya Nama Rupe Vyakarot. Trivrutam Ekaikam Karavani. See here. Only fire is there means what? Okay, I'll take this. Only Brahman is there. Can we see it? No, because it's avyakrit. The same way, Tejas, we cannot see if only Tejas is there. When that Tejas or fire is going with the other 2 elements, then only we can see its existence. Okay. In this fire element, 2 of them also are there, water and earth. Both of them are there. Okay. The same way, but you see, I'll tell you one more example. Okay, let us take one example. Sambar. You eat sambar not? So, sambar is there. Some vegetable. Which one will take? Some potato will take. You will tell that today what is there for food? Some sambar. Which sambar? What is it? Potato sambar. So then, do you think in that potato sambar only potato will be there? What else will be there? Some onions will be there. Some tomatoes will be there. Something else also will be there, right? But also, why are you calling potato sambar? Major. So Vaisheshyatu Tadvadas Tadvadaha is Brahma Sutra. In that Brahma Sutra, they will discuss why do we call like this or something else like that. So here in every bhuta also all other elements will be there, But who is more? Depending on that, we will call that is fire. This is water, and something else is earth. Like that we call. Understood? No? Why we are calling even if all the elements are there in a single Mahabhuta, then also we are calling this is Agni, this is Prithvi, this is Apaha. Why do we call so? Because of Vaisheshya, because of more major part of that Bhuta is fire, then that is fire. Major part of that particular Bhuta is water, then that is water. That is how we are calling. Okay. Only fire won't be there, or only water won't be there. If it is like that, we cannot say. But it's because it is avyakrita. Vyakrita swarupa will become like this only. Ataha. So it is told from Brahman or Akashat Vayu. I'll come back to that point again. All five elements will take place. Then five major elements, what will happen? Avyakrita Mahabhuta Vyakritam Utpadyate. This is a statement. From Avyakrita, from the elements, the state of element is cannot be seen, which means Avyakrita. From that, what will be taken, or which one will be created? Vyakrita. They will become mixed, right? So if I see, say here, see, one, some Mahabhuta, second one, third one, only three will take according to this. I will explain this what it is later. So here it's Avyakrita. Once it enters the next step, so here 1 plus 2 and 3, 2 plus 1 and 3, 3 plus 2 and 3, sorry, 2 and 1. So now we can see this or we can feel this. Otherwise we cannot, because this is called Vyakrita. Understood? This is called Vyakrita and this is called Avyakritam. Okay? That is the idea. But now next question is that you understood this concept. The next point is that no, we are saying five elements. Then how Upanishad can say only three? Right? Tejaha, Apaha, and only three things it's saying. No. Because there are, I mean to say, every Upanishad will explain creation. Can you remember Aitreya Upanishad? What it has said? Some different way. It has taken some different. Ambo, Marichir, Marama, Po, Dombaha, like that. Some other sentences you can see. And Chandogya is like this. And Taittiriya is something else. So three Upanishads are there, major Upanishads. They are explaining creation in a different way. Which means two Upanishads or three Upanishads, they are only having contradictory statements. Which one to be understood or which one to be considered is the question. There again, Brahma Sutra will come into it and it will explain. This will be Samjna Murti Kraptistu Trivil Kurvatu Upadesha is Brahma Sutra again. Brahma Sutra is for that only. In the Upanishads, we are finding some contradictory statements. How to understand them? How to take all of them together and go? That is the idea. Brahma Sutra will give this idea. So there, Tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhuta. Where is this statement? Where is this statement? Tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhuta. Where is this? Akashat vayu. Vayor agni. Agner apa. Advya pratyaya. Taittiriya Upanishad it is there. Point number 1. Taittiriya Upanishad. And then Sa Imal Lokan Asrajata Ambho Marichir Marama Bodhomba like that. It's in Aitreya. And in Chandogya it is Tivrat Karana. I mean to say only what is it? Tat Tejo Srajata or before that. Tat Tejo Srajata like that. Then what about Akasha? Is the question. Then there is a Brahma Sutra again. Now Vyat Ashrupe is the first sentence or first sutra. It will tell there is no sky. There is no sky element. Element only is not there. Why? Because Ashrupe. What is the ultimate proof for Advaita people to accept something's existence? What is the ultimate proof? Means of knowledge. How many means of knowledge are there? How many means of knowledge are there? Pratyaksha, Paroksha is not there. Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, then Agama, Arthapatti, Anupalapti. 6 of them are there. Okay. Prama, Pratyaksha means what? I can see, he is writing. That is true. So I don't explain them. It will take some other. Okay. So one of these means of knowledge will be Shruti. Means Shruti Pramana is the ultimate thing. If something is told in Shruti, Shruti means what? Vedas are called Shruti. Okay. If something is there in Vedas, we will accept because we have accepted the existence of Veda and we have considered Vedas are the ultimate Pramana for us. I mean to say in Advaita. Okay. In Vedanta. So here the Shruti means Upanishad also Shruti only, right? Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka, Upanishad. All of them are Vedas, Shrutis, Vedas. So now we are not seeing because in Chandogya we haven't heard anything. Akasha, Srishti we haven't seen. Then how can you accept? So now let us consider that there is no sky. That is a concept. Then the next sutra will tell, next aphorism will tell, Astitu, Asti. No. It is there. Where it is then? Where is Shruti? Then they will take this Taittiriya example. What is that? Tasmad Bhai, Tasmad Atmana, Akasha. No, Akasha Sambhuta. We can hear some Shruti from Taittiriya Upanishad, Akasha is there. But we don't see any Shruti from Chandogya about Akasha's existence. Which one to be taken? Then some other 3-4 sutras will come and finally they will give a conclusion saying that if you find anyway creation related concepts, you need to go to Taittiriya Upanishad only. Because in Chandogya or in some other Upanishad or in some other Upanishads, they haven't given the clear idea about creation because they haven't concentrated much on creation. Okay. So it will happen, that's all. Because we are going to Brahman. Why to worry about the creation? That is a concept. But in Taittiriya Upanishad, they will explain completely from here to that. And from that, next what will happen? Like that complete one sequence is given. So for creation related concepts, we need to go for Taittiriya. So in Taittiriya Upanishad, it's explained completely. Akasha is there and Vayu also is there. Okay. So that is how many bhutas now? Pancha Mahabhutas. So Pancha Mahabhutas existence only we need to accept. Okay. Clear? Now, here how I said 3 concepts. Replication. The same way here, 5 things. Okay. Here, the same fire I will take. Fire Mahabhuta will be having water and earth. The same way, fire will be major, earth, and what is this? Air, sky, water, all 4 plus fire. Together 5. So fire means these many will be there. Is the idea. So this is called Panchikara in Sanskrit. This is called Trivritkara. That is what you have heard here. Tasam Trivritam Ekaikam Karavani. All these things. Go to last shloka, 4th one. Tasam Trivritam Ekaikam Akarod Yatha tu Khalusonya Imas Tisro Devatas Trivrit Ekaika Bodhi Tanye Janiti. So this is how all 5 elements are existed in every single thing. You would have heard Pancha Bhautikam Idam Shariram. This body is Pancha Bhautikam, Pancha Mahabhutas only here in this body. Not only something. Okay. How it is like that. Again, he will go to next point and he will explain. See the examples. He'll tell how do you say in Agni, water also is there, Prithvi also is there. How do you say? Is the question. What he is saying? Yadagni, next point, 4th name. Let's into that. Yadagne rohitam rupam tejasas tadrupam yat shuklam tadapam yat krishnam tadannasya apagat agnerakritum vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam trini rupani eva satyam. Ultimately, he will go back to vacharambhanam vikara. We need not to call this is Agni, this is Apaha, this is Prithvi. but also we are calling. Why? We are seeing it and we are calling, but actually in the actual sense that is Sat only. Okay. Now question is how all those three are there in fire. Okay. So we will do this one once. Okay. See now. See now you are seeing some fire over here, isn't it so? So here, how many colors you are seeing? Two, three. You must be seeing three, right? Green is not there. Yellow is there, and then orange is there. Some black, can you see? Red and orange mixed. Okay. Okay. So actually, yellow, white, and black. These three things will be there. Okay. Switch on. So what is this? Three things you have seen. So there, what you have seen, the Lohita Rupa, that is related to Agni, that is related to Tejas. Rohitam Rupam, Rohitam is red or orange, whatever the color you have seen. That is because of fire. And then Shuklam, the Shukla, white, what we have observed, that is because of Apaha, water. And then finally, Yat Krishnam, the black, what we have seen, that is because of earth. So this is how, even if you take only one fire element, in that same fire element, you are finding all other Mahabhutas also. But why are you calling fire then? I mean, why are you calling that particular thing as fire? Because the quality and the major aspects, everything is related to fire only. So you are calling it as fire, right? But all these things, what are you calling? They are all just nama. Vacharam ganam vikara. Vikara means what? Shapeless. Shapes. Vikara. Taking some other structure is called vikara. Right? So anything, everything is a vikara only. Okay. So if you break a pot, that is only, then only it will become vikara. It's not like that. So mud is becoming pot. That pot is called vikara. Okay. If you break that pot, it will become pieces. That is also vikara only. All karya jatam, all karya, what are you seeing? Effects. That is called vikara. That's all. Okay. So this is vacharam ghanam vikara. Because of our vak, we are giving different names. That is only. But in an actual sense, everything is sat only. It's the idea. So he is going to give two more examples to explain the same. Yad adityasya rohitam rupam. Aditya. Aditya is what? Sun. His rupa. Rohitam rupam. Rohitam is again red. It is related to same Agni. And Shuklam, the Shukla Rupa, the white water is in, that is related to water. And Krishnam, that Annasya. Okay, Annasya. Apagat, Aditya, Adityatvam. Okay, Vacharam Ghanam Vikaraha, Namadayam, Trini Rupani Dyev Satyam. Just a name you have given, Aditya. Aditya, Adityatvam. All three things are together. And you have given a name as Aditya. But in an actual sense, Trini Rupani, only that Avyakrata, three Teja, Apa, and Anna. In that three sense only, that is true. No more, nothing else is there. How? The same way. Pot, glass, some plate, something else, something else. All of them are five different things. In an actual way, all of them are mud only. The same way, you call this is Aditya, this is something, some fire, or something else, something else, something else. Everything is Namadheya only. In an actual sense, all of them are Sat. That is the idea. Okay, next shloka. Yat Chandramasaha. Chandramasaha rohitam rupam tejaha. Tejasaha tadrupam. Yat Shuklam tadapam, yat Krishnam tadannasya apaga, Chandra Chandratvam, Vacharam Bhanam Vikaro Namadayam, Three Rupani Dyev Satyam. One more example is saying. He is taking Chandra and he is saying. So Chandra Masaha, Chandramastvam, Chandrama, Chandramaha, or Chandramas. What is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana in Sanskrit? Chandramaha. What is the word? Chandramas is the word. It will become Chandramaha. In Shashti Ekavachana, it will become Chandramasa. So Chandramasah Rupam. Chandramastvam means what? Ghatasya Ghatatvam. Tvam means its quality. Same way, Chandramasa Chandramastvam. Okay, how we are saying Chandramasa Chandramastvam? That is only Nama Matra, Kevalam only Nama. Apart from that, nothing is there. The same way, Jagataha Jagatvam. Jagat, this word also is having only, we are calling this is Jagat. Just we are giving a name. In an actual sense, Jagat also is not there. So everything is Sat only. Clear? Getting? So last example. Yet Vidyut means lightning is Vidyut. Where it has come? In Shiksha only Vidyut has come. Oh, Vidyut. No. In some other place also, in the major part it has. Uma, Haimavati. Kena Upanishad. It has come in Kena Upanishad. Vidyuta, Vyadyutada, something. That Kena Upanishad also is from which Veda? Samaveda. So that Kena Upanishad is like Chandogya's brother. So here Vidyuto Rohitam Rupam, Tejasas Tadrupam, Yet Chuklam Tadapa, Yet Krishnam Tadannasya Apaga, Vidyuto Vidyutvam, Vacharambhanam Vikaro Namadekam, Trini Rupani Satyam. So here also only those three major elements in that roop only we have to consider. Next, here. Etad Dhasmavetad Vidvamsa Ahu Purve Mahasharaha Mahashrotriyaha Na no Adya Kashana Ashrutam Amatam Avidnyatam Udaharishyati Iti Hi Ekha Vidan Chakara. How all these things have started? In the beginning he said, in our Kula, no one has left out till today, one who hasn't understood Brahman. If you don't, then you will become special because you don't know about Brahman. That is a goal. So once again he's telling, because of these three, by these kind of examples, or by these Agni, Apa and Prithvi, by this only our people, our ancestors, who Mahashala, I have explained what is Mahashala. Mahashala, Mahashrotriyaha, we call them. So they, our ancestors, they have understood Brahman like this only. So like these kind of examples only, they have understood Brahman's existence and they have become Brahmavit or Brahmajnanis. Okay. So you also should understand Brahman. You also should experience Brahman. That is the idea. So that's the reason I am explaining all of them. Who is telling this? Aruni to Shvetakeva. Epyaha is Trivrat Krita Bhutepyaha. Here, this Agni, this kind of Trivrat Kritam, Agni, Trivrat Kritam, Yadasti, or Yaha Santi, Apaha, I mean, for their water, by this all, triplicated fire or water or earth, whatever you take. By them only, our people have understood Brahman's existence. Understood? Next. Yadu Rohitam Iva Bodhiti Tejasas Tadrupamiti Tadvidan Chakruhu Yadu Shuklam Iva Bodhiti Apam Rupamiti Tadvidan Chakruhu Yadu Krishnam Iva Bodhiti Annasya Rupamiti Tadvidan Chakruhu. Exactly. In the examples, how we have said, they have seen red kind of color, I mean red or orange kind of some color. They have understood Agni's existence. They have seen some white color. They have understood water's existence. Some black color they have seen and they have understood. Annasya means Prithvi's existence. Only like that they have understood about Brahman also. Then last one, seventh one, see there. Yad vijnatamiva abhut ityetasameva devatana samasahaidu tadvidan chakruhu yathatu khalu somya imas tisro devataha purusham prapya trivrat eka bhavati tanme vijanti. So finally, he is telling, okay, I understood this. How Trivrit, will happen, or what is Avyakrita, what is Vyakrita, everything. I understood, but I didn't understand one thing. Because of these three bhuta only, katham idam panchabhutatmakam shariram, this body, how by these five elements, how this body will be created? That's the question. No? Water, earth, what is earth there? Okay, if it is earth, we should not have, we should get some plants over here. It's not at all. So, Prithvi, how, what is this kind of question? So, how do you say that? How can you say five elements only are the reasons to become this kind of body? Three bhuta-trayameva karanam or panchabhutatmakam shariram. How would you explain that? Or how to understand it is the question. Okay. And they say that Ashitam Anna. I don't take five. I take three only. Because in this mantra sequence, everywhere only three they have told. Okay. Otherwise, it will be confusing. Ashitam Anna. Whatever we eat, Annasya karyam mamsadi. What will become? This Anna, what we eat, that will become mamsa. Mamsadi. Idam apam pitanam karyam lohitadi. What this water will do? We drink water, right? So what's the what that water will do? Is the question. Okay. So water, what that water will do? So lohitam. Lohitam means rohitam is red. Lohitam is blood. Blood and all the other water substances which will be there in the body. That is because of water. Water mahabhutam say apaha, because of apaha. Then idam tejasaha ashitasya karyam asthyani. What we eat tejasa, what we eat fire. How do we eat fire? How do we eat hot food? No. How do we eat fire? Which means every food will be having quality. Connect this with Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Ayurveda. And same thing. What will be there in ghee? Ghee is having tejas substances, tejas quality, higher quality, Agni's quality. The same way oil, that is also having. See, you generally say, no, so I got quite heat today. So the food which will be having fire substances, I mean tejas substances. Because of that, asthi will be created. Asthi means what? Bone. That is called asthi. Asthi is it is asthi. Asthi panjara. That is what asthi is bone. So because of tejas, the asthi bones will be created. Annam will be converted as mamsa, and water apaha will be converted as water substances which will be there in the body. This is how we need to understand. The same thing will be explained in the next sections also. So fifth one. We'll finish 2-3 more minutes. We will finish these concepts completely, and tomorrow we'll take all 9 examples to see what is Tattvamasi, and we'll complete. Okay. So annam ashitam tredha vidiyate tasya yah sthavishtah dhatuh tattvisham bhavati yah madhyamah tan mamsam yah anishtah tan manah. Okay, one second. Okay. What this said? Annam ashitam tredha vidiyate tasya yah sthavishtah bhavati. You eat anna, they said, right now. Anna, and then apaha, and then teja. You take all these foods, I mean all these food. What anna will become? Before that, tredha vidhiyate. This will be, this food will be distributed into 3 parts. One is major, Second one is some middle one. Third one is little. Like this. Whatever we eat, the major part, okay, major part will become what? Purisham. Purisham means what? Excreta means what? You know, waste. Waste. It will become waste. Major part will become wasted. Whatever you eat. Okay. Then middle will become what? No, I will tell this one. The anishtaha, the smallest part, will become manaha. The smallest part will become manaha. Then madhyamaha kim bhavati? The middle part will become blood. Not blood. No. Okay. In the previous shloka, they have said the same. What? Annam ashitam mamsam bhavati. Actually, not in the previous shloka, that is from some other reference. Okay, some other Upanishad or some other Veda, they have said that. So, major part will become the smallest part will become manaha. So, annat manaha. Okay. Anishtaha tat manaha bhavati. The same way, apaha pitaha. Apaha also. What we drink, water. So, the major part will become mutram, which means again waste. Second part is called what? Lohitam means what? Blood and other water substances, what is there in the body. And then third part, the smallest one will become prana. Because of water, apaha only, prana will be created. So they need to explain, you know, Panchabhutikam Shariram or Tribhutatmakam Shariram, how it is, what Tejas will do in a body, or water will do in a body, or what Anna will do in a body, to be explained. So they are explaining. Anna will take care of Mamsa and Mana. Then Apaha will take care of blood or other water substances and Prana. Finally, Teja, what Tejas will do? Third shloka. Okay, second shloka I read once. Apaha pitaha treda vidhiyante tasam yas pravishtaha dhatu tan mutram bhavati yaha madhyamaha tan lohitam yaha anishtaha saha prana. Then in the last shloka, third shloka, they say tejaha ashitam treda vidhiyate. Ashitam tejaha, the fire what we eat in the form of food like ghee or oil or something like that. Vidhiyate tasya yaha pravishtaha dhatu, main part. Tad asthi bhavati. Main part will become asthi means what? Bone. Bone. Then yaha madhyamaha saha majja. So middle part will become majja means what? The smallest part will become what? Walk. Walk is what? Speech. This is how these three bhutas will take the key role in every body. It's not only about human body, any body. That is how it will happen. That is the only idea. Because of Annam, Mamsa will be created and Manaha will be created. Apaha will be going to create blood and prana. Teja will create bone marrow and speech. Okay, this is right. Next, he'll ask one question. Okay, he'll ask. Okay, before that, he'll tell Annamayam hi somyamanaha, apomayaha pranaha, tejomayi vakiti puya eva ma bhagavan vijnapayatvi tata somyati hovacha. After this, he'll tell who Aruni will tell. Oh, Soumya. Oh, Soumya. No, Soumya. So, not Soumya. Soumya.
So Annamayam, mana is Annamaya. Because of Anna only mana is created. And then Apomaya Prana. Because of water only Prana is created. Then because of Tejas only Vag is created. So finally, Arani will give this conclusion. But again Shvetaketu asks, Bhuya eva ma bhagavan Vijnapayatu. Kindly tell me once again, because I didn't understand. So there is a joke you might know about it. Every student is having answer for one particular question. Every single student will have answer for one particular answer for question. Yes, I don't know. So the same way, Shvetaketu, after explaining this much, see, we have seen around 7 names now. After 7 names also, he is not able to understand what it is by examples also. Okay, like that he says. So I don't understand what it is. Bhuya. Bhuya means punaha, or once again. Often explain it. Once again explain the same concept to me. Who does Shvetaketu? That is how next chapter will start. 6th name will start. Now we will take few examples. You will understand very easily. Dathnaha somya madhyamanasya yaha anima saha urtvah samudishati tat satpir bhavati. Dathnaha means what? Okay, right here. Dadhi is what? Curd. From curd, what will happen? What will be created? But how? What you do here? Right. You do churning, and butter will be the outcome. Where butter will go? Butter will store down of the vessel, isn't it? So it will store down, or it will come up. The same why? And you know this curd, what is there? Just imagine you are having some around 5 liters of curd. You are having 5 liters of curd. You will start churning. So by 5 liters of curd can produce around 6 kgs of butter, isn't it so? Yeah. And then how much? Less. Very less. That is what they are saying. Animaha means smallest part, or very little bit. So out of 5 liters of curd, you can get around half kg. I don't know exactly, but very little, that's for sure. So only little bit butter you can get. And where it will go? It will come up, and rest of them will become buttermilk and stored down. Okay, like that it is. The same way, Ashitam Annam, you have taken the food. Annam doesn't mean only rice, I have told it yesterday. So whatever you have eaten, the major part will go like as a waste, and middle part will become mamsa. We have understood. How mana will go up, or how mana, the tiniest, the smallest part is mana. How do you say? How the butter will be stored on top because it's lightweight, or what do you say for that? Density. Because of its density, it will go up. The same way, mana is very light. Mana's density might be very low, so it will go up. Or by anna only this mana will be created. This example he will give to explain how the food will create the mana. This is how manas will be created. How butter will be created the same way. He will tell that evameva khalu, evameva, like this only. Somya annasya ashyamanasya yaha animah saha urtvah samudishati tanmano bhavati. The food, what you eat, the animah, the smallest part in that food, will come up, and that will become mana, or that will be helpful for manas in that way. Okay. Then apam somya piyamananam yaha animah saha urtvah samudishati sa prana bhavati. Like the same, the example you take, the same way the water you drink, very light part will become prana. And the same way, Tejasaha somya ashyamanasya animah saha urtvah samudishati sa vag bhavati. The same way, the Tejas related food, or what Tejas substance will be there. That kind of food will become vak. Means what? Speech. Yes. Speech. It will become speech. The same way. In that way, Annamayam hi Somyamanaha. So Annamayam. See, once again the same shloka is there. Can you see the previous chapter? I'm sorry, previous means last shloka. Annamayam hi Somyamanaha. Apomaya Pranaha Tejomaya. So in the previous section he has explained it. But now he has given some examples, and once again he is telling the same. That is how we can understand Annamayam hi Somyamana. This manas is because of Annam, and Apomeha Prana. Prana is because of Apaha, and Vak, speech, because of Tejas. He has told twice, but also Shvetakesi is asking again. Bhuya eva ma bhagavan vijnapayatu iti tatha swamyati hovacha. Yes, I understand that. Please explain once again. How can you say, I am eating some rice, it will become manas? I cannot understand it. It's quite, how do you say? Strange, right? So would you say that? Then he will give one task to Shvetakesi. See that next. 7th May. Now he will give one he's going to do one experiment on Shvetakesi himself. Now Shvetakesi is becoming lab rat for him. Shodasha Kalaha Somya Purushaha Panchadasha Ahani Ma Ashihi Kamam Apaha Piba Apomayaha Prana Na Pibataha Vichhetsyate iti. He's telling. What Arun is telling? Okay, fine. You want to understand properly, right? So there is a concept. Purusha means every single person. Shodasha Kala. 16 kalas are there. What are those 16 kalas? Tomorrow I will tell. Otherwise I cannot finish today. So 16 kalas will be there in every body or in every Purusha. Okay, in every body there are 16 kalas. So that's the reason. Shodasha Kala Purusha. There is a concept. Shodasha Kala Purusha. We have understood like that, or we have seen. Purusha will be Shodasha. So now I will give you one thing. Every day one. Shodasha means how many? 16. Every time. Okay. So now Panchadasha Ahani. 15 days you are not supposed to eat anything. 15 days you are not supposed to eat anything. But you have to drink water. Whenever you want to, whenever you are feeling hungry, drink only water. Only water you should drink. Or water substance something. Water substance that doesn't mean like, what is that? Milkshake and all. So only water is allowed. That's all. Otherwise it will become anna only, food only. Okay. So Ma Ashihi means don't eat. But Yatha Kamam Jalam Pivat. So drink. How much ever water you want, drink. Otherwise, why he is telling like that? Earlier they said Apomayaha Pranaha. If you don't drink water also, what will happen? Pranaha Vichhetsyate. What does it mean? You will die. That's the reason you drink water, but don't eat anything. This task he will give. Arun will give. Sorry, Shvetakesi. Okay. Then Saha. After this, what happened in this 15 days time? They don't explain. So now, after doing all these things, he will come back again. Who Shvetakesi? He's telling. Saha Panchadasha Ahani na Ashatha Ha Enam Upasasada Kim Bravini Bho Iti Ruchaha Somni Yajumshi Samani Iti Sahovacha Navai Ma Pratibhanti Bho Iti. After 15 days of this kind of thing, he will come back. Shvetakesi will be back to his father. Will come back to his father. Then his father will ask him, okay, tell me something. What is Rigveda? Yajurveda, nothing. Sama is nothing. They are telling Yajumshi, Samani, Rig, everything. Which means his father generally asks something. Then Shvetakesi, no, Bhagavan, I am not able to recollect any Rigveda, Yajurveda, or nothing. I am not able to recollect anything. Pratibhanti, Navai Ma Pratibhanti, yes. I am not able to recollect any of them. Has he done something? Nothing. He didn't eat, that's all. But he is not able to recollect anything. How it happened? That is the reason that's what they are going to tell now. The next part. Tambho water. Yatha somya maha. This example is very nice. Mahataha abhyahitasya ekah angaraha katyodamatraha parishishtaha syat tena tatopi na bahudahet evam somyate shodashanam kalanam eka kala atishishta syat taya etarhi vedan na anubhavasi ashanatha me vijnasyasi. Now he's telling. Fire is there. You put so much wood and you light them. So it will start burning. Fire will go, so everything will be burned. At the end, one smallest angaram is what? Kiri. What is that? Kiri. Spark. Where is this? No, that is okay. That spark is told in another Upanishad. Where it is? In which Upanishad is told? Vispulingaha. Mundaka Upanishad. You find that shloka. Yesterday I told you to write something and something. Yes, no. Okay, today you will do this. Mundaka Upanishad. Which shloka is that? Okay. Vispulingaha. Sapta, some shloka is coming there. You explain it. Fine. So Angar. So one smallest, the small spark is there. That's all. The same way, Shodashakala Purusha is explained. You haven't eaten for 15 days. How many kalas are remaining now? One is remaining. How? In that big fire, only one smallest angara will remain. Small spark will remain. The same way, one smallest kala is remaining in you still. That is the reason. At least you can remember that you are not able to remember Veda. Isn't it? If that is also not there, then you wouldn't have thought even about that. Okay, because 15 days you haven't eaten anything. That is the idea. Okay. Now what you do? Go. Eat and come. Okay, 15 days you didn't eat anything. Now you go eat and come. That's what his father says. After that, Saha Ashata, he ate. Aina Upasasada Samha Yatinta Papracha Sarvamha Pratipede. He ate nicely. Everything he ate and he came back. And he told his father, now I am able to recollect something. I am able to recollect something. He is telling Shvetati. Then again his father tells, Tam hovacha yatha somya mahataha abhyahitasya ekam angaram kadyotamatram parishtam tam pranaihi upasamadhaya prajwalaye tena pratopi virudahe. Kadyota is what I said? Spark. Same, Vispulinga I said, right? Now imagine, one small, a tiny spark is there. Only one small spark is there. You want to make a big fire, what you do? You will take the dry grass and you put it into that angar, this one, what spark? What will happen? It will burn. The same way, the fire again, it can go. It can become more than the previous one. Like that, it can fire or it can flame. It can get that kind of stage. The same way, only one smallest kala was there in you. You ate, you added some food now. I mean, you have taken food. Okay, that is the reason. Now again, you are recollecting everything. So all kalas are there. Now again, once again, it has started burning. The fire has started burning. So it's going big. It's becoming very bright and big. The same way, you are also able to recollect everything. This is how the manas is having connection with annam. Or because of annam only, this manas is created. This is how Aruni explains his son. Angara, one small spark. Then Trina means what? Grass. What will happen? Fire will be there. The same way, Kala, one smallest Kala is remaining. For that, you are adding some food. What will happen? Again, you can remember everything. Or your mind will start work. Your manas will start working. It will come back to working condition. Understood? That is how manas. That is how annamayam hi somya. So that is how you need to understand now. because of anna, because of food only, what is that? Mind has been created. The same way others also. You can give much more examples. एवं सौम्यते षोडशानां कलानाम् एका कला अतिशिष्टा भूत् सा सा अन्नेन उपसमाहिता प्राज्वालि तया एतर्हि वेदान् अनुभवसि अन्नमयं हि सौम्यमनः आपोमयः प्राणः तेजोमयी वायुः तथास्य विजज्ञाविति विजज्ञाविति. In the previous he said Vijnapayatu. Kindly tell me once again. Now he is saying Vijajnau. I understood now. He now understood. His father definitely is going to tell something else also. If he again tells I don't understand. Okay, already 15 days of fasting he has done. Right. So that is how Shodasha Kala. Out of Shodasha 16 Kalas, only one was remaining. You added food and you have consumed some food. So because of food, again they have started glowing. So that is how you are able to remember what we have done or what you have studied. So this is how his father gives example or does some experiments, and he will make his son to understand Annamayam hi Manaha, Pranamayam hi, sorry, Tejo, Apomayam hi Prana, and Tejomayam hi Vak. Like this, his father will make him understand about all these three things. This is how this body is created. This body doesn't, you should not think only about human body. Every body, every living being. This is how their bodies are created. Okay? Understood? Clear? Fine. Next one, 8th main. 8th main onwards, actually 8th, 9th, 10th, like that, total 16 mains are there, 16 sections are there. Till 7, all the other things he will explain. Sat only is the true. Okay, Sat, by Sat only everything has started, all of them he has explained. And how the Sharira has been, has started, everything he has explained. Now he will go to Tattvamasi. From 8th section onwards, all 8 sections, 9 sections will be there for Tattvamasi only. At the end of every section, he will tell Tattvamasi Shvetate. So Tattvamasi, why he has to take 9 chapters? In every chapter,